Buckets. That's the name of my boat. Buckets.
Buckets. What we get.
Not the only transfer we got from Florida. Keith Stone, too. Remember that.
Adidas, release this in a hoodie.
You know, we all make mistakes. He might have made one going to
It's
Tallahassee.
mercy if y'all don't know. Dribble to the left, cross over to the right. Hurricane to the game, many buckets for the night. Matt with the pick and roll, Melissa with the give and go. This Shally-oo, pretty girl dunking in the hole. Check the scoreboard, this what we fall for. Peep the gameplay, they want an encore. Yeah, overtime for another round. It's buckets after buckets, baby. You out of time. Buckets. What it is, homie, it's buckets. Woo! We get buckets. Yeah, baby, buckets.
I have no shame.
I know. That's the problem.
You guys are awesome.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Buckets on Sixty and Canes. We actually have all three of us to start the show tonight. This might be the first time this has ever happened, guys.
You know what? I'm trying to think now. Did we ever
We've never all three been here to start the show, ever. Usually it's Matt running late.
Is that a true statement?
Okay, you can't just throw shade like that, bro. I'm on the West Coast.
Matt's on the West Coast. So
yeah, I literally speed off from work to try to get
here. He literally defies all laws to get home to be on the show at a relatively normal time.
So I'm questioning whether that's an accurate statement that all three of us have not been here at the beginning.
Wasn't I here at the start for the? Oh no, I wasn't here for the start for the draft because you. No,
for the draft you were like 5-10 minutes late.
Yeah,
but not late, but you were coming home from work because of the time difference. No, there's never been all three of us to start the show.
Don't make me go back and review. Don't make me go review last week,
but I had a family obligation, so I didn't.
Vish, you're gonna do it anyways.
I feel like I have to review the tape now. I feel like there was at least one time.
I could be wrong.
I feel like there was one time where we all started talking about how awesome the intro was, like right at the beginning.
Was the first show I came back like after my honeymoon? Weren't we on at the same time?
There might have been one.
I think you joined midway on that one. I think you joined midway on that one.
Vish, no, there was one other time because I remember now that Vish said it. There was one time where Matt said like, "Oh, that intro like fires you up or something." I think that was the other.
Unless that was the Julian Gamble episode.
Oh,
maybe it was when it was just me and you.
We have to go review the tape. I mean,
technically we were all here.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, you were behind the scenes.
I was not camera ready.
You weren't alive, but
this might be the first time all three of us are on live together at this. Because you're right, that might have been the Julian Gamble episode. So how's it going, guys? Did you miss me last week?
Do you want an honest
answer?
Or... Of course we did. We always do.
Vish texted me. He's like, "Here's the link in case you can get on the stream from your phone, like for even a few minutes." But I was with my mom, so I was trying to. She hates when I'm on my phone when I'm with her, even if I pick it up for like 3 seconds to answer a text. So I try to not be on my phone when I'm with her. So, but you don't say no to mom when she needs you to come up to do something. So, sorry guys. Hi, mom.
The way she watches this.
She usually I usually send her the link and she'll go on and watch like the first 5 or 10 minutes and then tell me she has no idea what we're talking about and then turn it off. But she at least gives us a view by turning it on.
I can just imagine your mom. Who's Keith Stone?
I mean, I think that's only a high standard given that I couldn't remember who he was. I don't think Melissa's mom should necessarily be held to that level.
Yeah, I mean, people who watch the show or listen to the show have probably figured it out by now, but there is a running joke between the three of us about Vish not remembering who Keith Stone was. So, and he was cool enough to still put it in the intro, even though it's like a running joke. We were just talking about this in the chat before we started the show. So
I just mean it more because we reference Keith Stone at least 2 or 3 times an episode.
I just don't understand like how I had that blind spot there, because I can like tell you who the starting point guard on the 1997 team was. It was Kevin Norris, and I don't understand how like 3 years ago I couldn't remember the starting center. It was just anyway. That's why it's funny.
You've got so much like random Canes hoops knowledge in your head. You're bound to forget something.
Yeah, but I
know
forgot
more. You know more than I do.
I forgot
I
a
mean,
recent
Yeah.
starter on our team. It's not even. It's like it was during the pandemic season, like
Yeah.
before
Well,
the
the reason-
pandemic ended. So
The reason why we make fun of you is because you know more about Canes hoops than we do. So the fact that you
I don't think
forgot
that's-
one person
I-
that we know is
I don't think that's a true statement either, though. I don't think I know more than either of you.
as a whole because you go further.
I mean,
back than we
I'm
do.
older. That's all that is. It's not actually
Yeah.
knowing more. Anyway, well, we've gotten off to
But
a.
I will say,
classic
you guys
starter.
did a great job on the show last week. I did watch. I was sad that I couldn't join you guys, but strong work, and it wasn't that long either. I guess the combo
Well,
of all three of us keeps it going longer.
When
guess-
it's
I
only
think it's
two
when me and
people,
Fisher
and
together.
when it's only two people and I'm one of the people, it's not going to be as long.
I mean, that's basically the.
Yeah.
No, our
that's what it
Julian
is.
Gamble I mean, I know we were interviewing him, but like
But
that
that's
one went
three
pretty
people.
long too.
Oh yeah, that one was interminable for me. I was like, I just want to go to bed right now. You guys kept
Please
talking.
stop talking.
I was like, can we end this, please?
Well, this is like, all right,
know
are we
we-
done? And then I was like, no, I have 3 more questions. And Vish is like, oh,
my
gosh,
God.
are you kidding me?
Just please don't ask me to pull something up on the screen again.
I did that at the beginning.
No, I know. We pre-planned that. I was good. I was good at that point.
We pre-planned that isn't like the 2 minutes before we went
but
live.
I knew I had a
by the
good
way.
I knew I had a good 15 minutes or so before I was gonna be. So I was like, I can get through this beginning part, and then it's gonna go downhill.
All right. So was that enough tangent? That was a good 5 minutes of tangent.
Oh, we'll have another one.
Yeah, there's a timer on the. Can you guys not see the timer in the top?
No, I see
corner?
the timer.
Well, I mean, I subtract like the 30-second countdown plus like the intro is like a minute and a half ish. So
Oh, yeah, so it is about
it's about 2
exactly.
minutes. So I was doing math.
The intro
I see the timer, though, that's why I was-
is 1 minute.
It's like
and
a minute
seven-
20.
Yeah, the intro is 1 minute and 17 seconds.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I do have a random other. I didn't tell you I was going to ask you this. So it is basketball related though, and basketball related. So I'm going to preface this by saying there's no effing way I would do this or pay this. Oh, look at who's
Yo,
you're bringing people to the show.
Yo, speaking of the man, the myth, the legend, I am currently wearing his merch right now. What up, Coop? I was actually telling the guys this beforehand that me and Coop will be collabing on a cool hoodie design that will be available in his merch shop. Hopefully, gonna debut that towards the beginning of football season. So y'all keep an eye out for that. It was actually suggested by a Coop watcher in his last live. So be on the lookout and also check out his merch because until we get Bucket's merch, Coop's merch is the place to go. Coop is trying to learn some basketball. I did send him a basketball shirt that he was wearing through the postseason run. So
There we go.
So maybe
There we
that's
go.
that's what happened. We Coop starts wearing a basketball shirt. We make the Final Four. You know, those
we're gonna
things.
Coop.
Those
Send
things
him
Coop is
another
a
shirt.
regular.
Send him
Coop is
another
a-
shirt.
I had to send him his own hoodie because he didn't own any of his own merch, any of his own hoodies from his merch. So I sent him one. I gave him like a month to get one, and he didn't do it because he was like, "Don't send me one." So I bought it and sent him one.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta just get things done, right?
Yeah, but this is another part. This is another merch. This is his 5 and counting tee. It's also available in a hoodie and in multiple colors. Y'all should check out his shop.
See, around here we count the Ohio State game. That's why it's the 6th ring.
There.
If you zoom in on the 6th ring logo, he's flashing the 6th ring, and it's got like the date on there.
Oh, that's awesome.
But look, I didn't even have
I
time
noticed the
chance to
date.
shout out Coop on today's show because he popped in the
Yeah,
comments.
there you go.
before.
He made sure because that one show you did forget. So
Yeah, well, we were busy, but y'all make sure you catch his channel, especially on Fridays and Saturdays during the off season because he's doing the simulated games and then he plays as on Saturday. So he does a simulated game Friday, and then on Saturday nights he plays as Miami against the team that we're playing that week, and it's a lot of fun, and everyone's chit chatting. And if Javier, if you're watching, you still owe me $50.
yeah, good luck collecting that. That's the idea with this show.
We appreciate
you know what?
Coop.
You know what? Since you mentioned forgetting things, I'm gonna read prize picks before I forget. So
There we go.
Oh, you want me to do it, or are you gonna do it? I'll do it at the end.
go for it. Go for it right now. There it is.
Okay, I'll do it.
Knock yourself out.
So now that I've watched this so many times, So we're sponsored by Prize Picks. So head to prizepicks.com. And we'll match up to your first $100. And basically what you do is you pick 2 to 5 players and you bet on their stats over under. And if you get them all right, you win. So use the offer code 5, FIVE, as in 5 national championships, and go win some money.
Sorry.
We good?
Yeah, I'm trying to undo the.
Fish is lost.
There it is.
There you go. I thought I left something out, but
No,
I thought
we're
Vish
good. We're good.
muted me again.
Hey, Vish.
I only did that one time as a joke, and I pretty much immediately unmuted you. But anyway, what happened?
This is basketball related. This isn't Miami Hurricanes basketball related. Did you see the trade that just happened for the Mavericks?
No.
They just landed Grant Williams,
For what?
Reggie Bullock, and an unprotected Dallas pick swap in 2030.
Never gonna have a draft pick again.
Oh no! Actually, it's a 3-way team trade, so I don't know where the picks went, but I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah, just want to let you know, Grant Williams.
Have to dig into this a little bit more. Yeah.
There you go.
All right. So I started introducing this, and then Coop showed up and derailed the show. But
And then I did.
Distractions.
You're welcome.
yeah. But okay. So there's all right. So the Canes men are going to France, and then they're obviously to tour, and then that's coming up in August, and then in November they're going to the Bahamas to play a tournament. So, like I said, I'm not going to actually do any of this, of course, but there are ticket packages available. So I'm curious if either of you can guess the price of some of these things.
What, to the Bahamas?
Well, we're going to start with France. I'll just say the dates. This does not say what's included in it. So I have no idea. The Bahamas one does.
Okay.
But this is saying.
I'm going to say both were more than we spent on the Final Four.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's definitely the case.
Yeah.
These are VIP packages. But,
yeah, no.
But the Paris.
Well, the
one,
VIP package for the Final Four was like $3,000.
Yeah, this is worse. But
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
way worse.
I'll give you
I'm
that
sure.
without giving you any more hints. But the departure date for France is August 1st. Return August 11th. There are 2 prices. One's for double occupancy. One's for single occupancy. It just says, and that is all of the information. I'm assuming it's like tickets and traveling with the team because it says join Miami on the trip. So I'm assuming it's like the whole deal, but it doesn't itemize
Airfare
it.
and everything included.
I think it might be airfare. In fact, based on the price, I think it is airfare. I'll give you that much.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 8,000
For which one?
for France.
No, for
single or
there's
double?
There's 2 prices. There's a double occupancy and a single occupancy.
For single occupancy, 8,000.
And then what about double?
10.
All right, Matt, you got a guess here?
I think it's a little more. I'm gonna go like 9.5 for single, and I'll go like I don't know what they would do for double if it's like 13.5. I'll go 13.5.
So you both get like a half point. Not that I even know what we're scoring, but it's 8,500 for single and 14 grand for double.
Oh wow!
You were closer to the double. I was closer
You're
to
closer
the
to
single.
single. All right.
Wow!
So for the Bahamas one.
Oh, this is insane. I already know.
wait,
it's
wait.
really
I
expensive.
wish.
Wait,
I
hold
wish
on.
I had $8,000. I really do, because I mean, not that my passport is I mean, it's expired. but
I've been
if I had
waiting for mine for a
$8,000,
while. I sent them a new one.
I would go in a heartbeat if I had that kind of money and a passport that
Well,
wasn't expired.
I wish I was in a place where I could spend $8,000 to just travel
Yeah.
with the team. If I had $8,000, I don't think I would do it.
Vish might have spent $8,000 total following the team in the tournament. I don't know.
Not that much, but it wasn't that far off. It wasn't that far off. I'm just happy.
If any of you don't know, Vish went to all of Miami's tournament games last year. So
I'm
kudos.
looking forward
I'm pretty sure they.
to a local ACC tournament for me this year. I definitely look forward to like walking over to Chinatown and watching the Canes play in the ACC tournament. And March.
hopefully I'm off work because I'm going to come sleep on your couch.
That's fine. I have an air mattress too. You can use. I have a lot of room in here.
Matt can use the air mattress.
Matt's got a cross country trip. Matt, if your wife needs to
Yeah.
come or whatever, bring her. It's fine. We got room.
Okay, I'll let her know.
Hopefully, she likes to watch.
I know that his wife wants to come watch basketball, but there's a ton to do in DC.
Well,
Yeah.
in her vows, she promised to
Yeah,
watch
I mean,
more Miami.
This is a
Hurricane
good. I mean, this
basketball
is
games.
a good time to do it versus like trying to do it on TV because at least you get a DC trip out of it.
Yeah, I'll need to find the video of when she said that because we have the ceremony.
Oh yeah, you gotta
recorded.
have that all recorded.
Yeah, I'm gonna have it on
Okay.
my phone and be like, "Hey,
That's a lot of people to stay at Vicious. One of us might have to get a hotel.
Other than it's only one bathroom, but I have like 2 bedrooms and the living room's huge, so like there's space.
there we go." Okay.
Because my home office it's technically a den. I don't know how they classify, but it's a closet with a full bedroom. So I don't but it's called a one in a den. I think because there's no windows in it. I don't know what it's all local zoning codes, but it's like an interior room. But I mean, that's where I work at it.
I guess it can't be considered a bedroom because it doesn't have a window.
I'm assuming because that's the only thing that distinguishes it. Because it even has I know in some places like if you don't have a closet, it can't be, but there is a closet. so
Who knows?
I don't
We're getting
know.
off track.
Anyway, we were never on track. I got one more. Okay, I'm going to tell you what's included the Bahamas one because it tells you. All right, so 4-night stay in an ocean view room. This is for 2 people. This is only priced out for 2 people, and there's a range here because I guess maybe the type of room you pick. But anyway, it is courtside seating for all 4 games, 2 tickets to the tournament's VIP reception with dinner and open bar on Saturday, November 18th. Ground transfers for 2 to and from the Nassau airport, daily breakfast vouchers to the regatta,
So you have to pay for flights.
and 2 commemorative Bahamar hoop shirts. You does not include airfare, which it says in capital letters.
Yeah, but for me, it wouldn't be that much flying.
So
to Miami.
it's 4 nights in an ocean view. 2 tickets to the VIP reception, which includes dinner and open bar, courtside seats for the entire tournament, and transfer to and from the airport, and breakfast vouchers.
I want to go to this.
And don't forget T-shirts. 2 commemorative Bahamar hoop
Yeah,
shirts.
but they're probably like extra larges, so it doesn't do me any good.
I mean, they're you got this like I mean for me the whole thing with the T-shirt is like, oh, thank you. It's like ocean view, this, that. It's all this like, and we'll throw in a T-shirt. It's like
That won't fit me.
But also, if you're dropping this kind of scratch, like here's not a T-shirt. At that point, so let's see.
The Bahamas. When is this again? When is the Bahamas one?
This
It's
is
in
November
November,
16th
yeah.
through 20th.
That's when all those tournaments are.
Yeah,
They're
it's
like-
Oh, it's the weekend before Thanksgiving.
yeah,
it's-
that's when
it's-
all of them are. They're that.
We have
all
a
the
we have a
tournaments
home
are
game
around
that
time.
Saturday.
It makes it like so impossible for me to
Plus,
do that
we also
because I'm
have
always off the weekend of Thanksgiving.
That's when I'm locked into college basketball because all the good teams are playing in tournaments like that.
We have a home football.
We have
game
some
that
good
week.
teams in that tournament. Kansas State, Providence. I mean, soon it'll be
Georgia.
fun.
We're
I
open
wish
with
I could
Georgia.
go to that.
Yeah,
I
don't
really
know
wish
about.
I could
I
go
think
to that.
Providence is gonna be on the down this year.
All right. So anyway, there's a range, and I will just tell you straight. The range is actually. Let me click on buy tickets to see if I can get some. What is okay? So there's two prices. So it's not actually a range. It's just 2 prices, which you're gonna have to get. One is for it is the hotel room's the difference. One is for a suite, and the other one is for a normal room. It's 4 nights in the hotel. So, this added some more stuff here, or one more thing. You get personal concierge service, which I'm assuming is just to go down to the lobby and talk to the concierge at the hotel.
What is that even?
But they put it in there, so it counts.
Man, it'd be cool if 2 of us could go and we could do like a pod from the place, but it's such a horrible time the weekend before Thanksgiving.
There's also a football game on the day in between, so at home. All right,
That would be Louisville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Louisville.
I was like, what's our last? Because we have like 3 of the 4 last games of the season are away games.
Yeah, we have a bunch
So
of
I was like,
them.
Louisville's our last one.
By the way, football's next at 8:30. Stay tuned for that. All right, give me your guesses here. So 1 for like the normal room and 1 for the suite. Again, no
I'm gonna go-
airfare, but pretty much everything
I'm
else.
gonna go normal room. I'm gonna go $4,000. Suite 5,500.
Matt?
I think it's more, to be honest.
I don't know. I really, honestly, I have no idea.
You said
I
you
don't
said
travel
you
enough.
said 4 to
I-
5,500.
4 and then 55. Yeah.
I'm gonna say like. I don't want to go solid numbers. I'm gonna go like. No, it would be a solid number though. I'm gonna go 6,500 to like 8,000.
So Matt's closer. It's 5,900 for the normal room, and you can choose either 1 king bed or 2 double beds. And then the suite is 7,400.
Wow.
The
I mean-
normal room split between two people is not that bad. Or
I
is
mean,
that
it-
like per person?
I don't think it's per person. I think it's just
I
because
think
again, they're
split-
not.
Split between
They're-
two people, that's not horrible.
No, it's definitely not per person because it includes like 2 tickets to this, to that. Everything is doubled up on this.
Mhm.
There isn't like a single
Yeah.
option.
That's not terrible. If it wasn't like right before Thanksgiving, I would consider trying to get someone to go with me.
I still don't think I would do that. I would just buy a ticket. Why am I trying to drop
Yeah.
$6,000 to like puddle jump over the Bahamas? Like I don't need the VIP.
That's true. I could probably go for a lot cheaper.
You
if
could
I
go
just,
for like a
could
third of
get,
that,
like,
I'm sure.
a cheaper hotel room and some tickets.
I mean, the courtside seats though. That's the selling
That
point.
would be pretty sick.
That-
Yeah.
it does
Are
have
they,
the
I
courtside.
wonder if they're like would be right near the bench.
Well, I'm assuming that arena is not that big, right? So
Yeah.
so you're gonna.
But maybe we'll all meet up in Brooklyn for at Barclays in December when we play Colorado. I've never seen snow. You think it'll snow in New York in December?
Not likely, to be honest.
It's
It
just gonna
doesn't.
be- Hey, but it'll be cold and it'll be a perfect time to wear a couple of those new jackets that I got.
That is true. It should be. I mean, it might not even be. I mean, climate change is real, and I'll just say that. I've lived in DC for 12 years. It's so much hotter now than it was 10 years ago. It used to get
Oh
like
my god,
cold.
I was in
cold.
Orlando last weekend and it was scorching. It was like
I'm just
100
talking about in the winter. Like it'll be like
Yeah.
60 degrees in December. I'm like, what that? When I remember when I moved.
Yeah, I
here,
know,
it'd be
but 60
frozen.
degrees. 60 degrees is nice. You can like chill around in like a hoodie and shorts. Like that's the best. So
All
what's
I'm
up, Daniel?
saying is it's supposed to be cold that time of year. So if you want to see snow, it's hit or miss. If a cold front
Yeah, we'll
comes
see.
through, it'll be. I mean, last year we got that like cold front that made even like Miami cold.
I'm
that-
hoping it'll be
That froze
decent.
this part.
I'm hoping it'll be like fall-ish weather in October when we go to UNC.
It should be. It should be.
If anybody's planning to go to North Carolina for the UNC Miami football game in October, myself and Vish are planning to go. So maybe we'll see you all there.
Yeah, we got a group of people going, so it should be a good time.
Yep. We have to go to Dame's Chicken and Waffles. We have to. It's the best. It's my friend that lives in that area. Like introduced me to it, and we go every single time. That and we get milkshakes from Cookout and go to Bojangles for biscuits.
CEO Bojangles, Miami guy.
Yeah, but there's no Bojangles in Miami.
They're expanding into Florida. Leave that man alone. He follows me on Twitter, and we talk all.
But like not far enough into Florida. So
look,
have you ever had Bojangles, Matt?
It's definitely a southern thing.
Yeah.
When I have to
people
fly
have
somewhere and
Bojangles
there's
out here.
layovers involved, I try to fly through Charlotte so I can get Bojangles. So
Bojangles is
anyway,
good.
let's talk some basketball. What's up to Daniel? I see him waving hello in
Yep.
the chat.
I know. I already showed it. Even.
I know, but I just wanted to also say hello. So Summer League, we've got not just Isaiah and Jordan playing in Summer League this summer, but we've got some other former Canes that have played overseas and such that are also going to be playing for some Summer League teams. So a lot of Miami Hurricanes to follow in Summer League, and Matt is actually going to be going to some of these games.
Yeah. So what's on the
So,
agenda? I know you were kind of
Yeah, Matt.
firming
what's
it up last week. So what are the plans here to attack
Yeah.
the summer league?
So I'm definitely going Friday, Saturday. Those two days. Friday, I mean, it's sold out. I think because they officially announced that Victor Wembanyama is going to be playing, and so it sold out in like a few minutes after that had happened. So I can't remember. I should have looked this up before. It's only sold out. I want to say the year Zion played, and I want to say the year that Andrew Wiggins and like Jabari Parker played.
Wow, what a waste.
Well, okay, but like at the time that was
No,
huge.
I know, but just that
Yeah.
goes to show you like the evals, because actually all of those players have not. I mean, Zion could stay healthy. That's like not really.
Yeah,
around.
well, and same
But,
thing
like,
with Jabari. Jabari was all injuries too.
But,
I mean,
but
Andrew,
none of the three names you mentioned are anywhere close to what they were.
yeah,
expected.
but I mean, it's because like there was no one that was kind of hyped as much, like coming out of college or whatever, or coming out, in the draft since those guys really. I mean, since the summer league moved to Vegas, I can't really think of anyone else. But yeah, so I'm going on Friday, Saturday. So I know Friday is like the big matchups. That's when the Spurs play Charlotte, I believe. So it's Brandon Miller versus Victor Wembanyama. I know Charlotte has some other rookies that are pretty good as well. And then Portland and Houston play. So that's Amin Thompson and Scoot. Yeah. So that'll be cool to see. I'm trying to remember who else is playing for Portland. I think that they have like a few more. Shaden Sharp. That's who it was. And Chris Murray too. So that'll be cool to see. That first day of games, like every single game, looks pretty legit. I think no, the Heat don't play that day. They play on Saturday, I believe. I think they open
The Heat
they
looked good
open
the
all
other
the
night.
games.
That was
Yeah, they look
fun.
good. I mean,
Everybody was pissing on Twitter that we didn't draft somebody else and we took Jaquez, and then he played in summer league, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, don't include him in the Damian Lillard trade and Jovic too." So now everyone's like, I was like, Heat fans, you all gotta trust Pat Riley. Like every year, it's the same thing when we draft someone. They're like, "Oh, why'd you draft Tyler Hero? Why'd you draft Bam? Blah blah blah," and then they develop into great players. Like,
well, and that's the thing. You talk about develop. Like Jaime Hawkins is a great player right now. He played 4
Yeah.
years at UCLA. I would go to
and
a
Jovic
good
put on
amount of
like
his
20
games.
freaking pounds of muscle. This dude is crazy. I mean, I don't know who's still gonna be on the team by the time this 3 to 5 team trade happens with Damian Lillard, but
Yeah.
But-
Well, I know specifically Jaime Hawkins. He can't be traded.
is that how you say it, Jaquez? I'm
Yeah, Hawkins. He can't
totally
be
being like a white
traded.
girl right now. I'm mispronouncing his name.
It's
So
tough.
He's from Matt's neck of the woods, so
Yeah. he's very-
JJJ, Jaime Jaquez Jr.
Yeah, JJJ.
it must be
But no-
Junior, right? If it's
What was that?
you can't be Jaime Hawkes Jr. It's got to be Junior, right?
Junior? I don't know.
I mean, if it's being pronounced correctly, there's no way you can't have a Hawkes and then a Junior. You got
I
to
don't
pronounce
know,
it with
man.
the with
Okay.
the- yeah.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Anyways.
Whatever.
You don't say the J.
Whatever. I completely forgot what I was going to say about him now.
Hawkins.
Well, no, because
He's really good.
Well, he was definitely one of the most like polished, ready players.
Yeah.
Great footwork. He's really good scoring through contact and whatnot. I think he'll be a good fit, but he can't be traded. I think it's until 30 days after you sign your contract. So it would be if the Dame trade happened, there would be kind of a delay if he
Yeah.
was involved in it. So. But I
Tyler
think he's a
Hero
good
took
player.
Miami Heat off of all of his profiles, so we all know what's coming. Which it makes me so sad because I have like 3 of his T-shirts because he's actually one of my favorites. So
Yeah, but you get Dame Lillard. Like.
yeah, I know. And you know what the cool thing about the
Consolation
Heat
prize.
potentially getting Damian Lillard is that he's signed to Adidas. So I'm totally gonna buy a pair of his basketball shoes.
Oh, I love his shoes. Yeah.
Yeah. So especially if the 3 of us eventually meet up to do our game of horse. Because like the only basketball shoes I have currently, because I haven't been playing in like a few years, I still have my Dwayne Wade Converse.
So I have a pair of Damian Lillard shoes that are Miami Hurricane colorways.
Nice.
I'll have to break them out at some point.
Yeah, but no,
So,
if we're gonna do
I
our
have 2
horse,
pairs of them.
I need to get a new pair of basketball shoes because I'm still rocking my Dwayne Wade basketball ones when he was still sponsored by Converse.
I mean, I'm not
black and
buying.
orange
I'm not buying shoes for our game of horse. I'll
Well,
survive.
I gotta have a good shoe game. I mean, I can't wear Converse. I have to wear Adidas.
I have
so.
the only shoes I wear now are Way of Wade's. They're like my favorite shoes. So
Yeah, his shoes are
Um,
sick. But I mean, if we get Dame, I'm getting some Dames for sure because his shoes
Yeah.
are awesome. Anyway, I've thought about buying them before.
yeah, no, his shoes are nice too. But
This is turning into an everything hoops.
I will when we play our game of horse. I will just wear my whatever normal tennis shoes I have. I'm not purchasing shoes for that.
it's gonna wear.
I
His
gotta
New Balance
get to a court. I
sneakers.
gotta get to Tropical Park.
How many New Balance?
You know, in the months.
New
before
Balances
we
are
do this
nice.
And,
Yeah, no. I'm just thinking.
and get my shot back.
I have a
I
lot
haven't
of.
picked up a ball in like 3 years.
I haven't picked up. Actually, I did take a single shot in my
brother's
driveway.
I played yesterday.
Well, screw you, man.
Basically, what's gonna happen?
He's putting
is
all the
Matt's
pressure on
gonna win.
himself. He's putting all the
Well,
pressure
no,
on
Matt's
himself.
gonna, me and Vish need to have our own separate game of horse because neither of us have played in so long.
I can see nothing. Damn it! I can see nothing.
I'll put all the pressure on myself.
And there's a de facto separate game of horse because one of us is going to lose first, and that is the de facto, right? Like,
yeah,
you or I is going to get horse, and Matt
who
will
can
still not have an
outlast?
H. Yeah, so but that's the game within the game, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
if
for
we were
sure.
just playing 1-on-1 horse, it's the same thing. One of us gets still horse first.
Are we gonna? We should totally do it live though. Like, can we do this
Yeah.
live
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
the court? That'd
Yes.
be hilarious.
I got a
gotta
tripod and shit. I can set it up.
I gotta make sure I got a good stylish pair of basketball shorts. Get the copper fits ready to roll. Got to keep the knees healthy.
Copper fits.
I
I'm
have
gonna wear my
horrible
new
knees.
Miami Hurricane basketball shorts that I got.
I have the throwback ones that are like kind of like an off-white color.
1 second.
Oh, look at this. What was happening? Oh, no. Wait, you stripping? Don't do... Man, this is Ray G. I think he's going to show us some merch or something. What is this?
Oh, those are sick.
Those are nice, yeah.
Should I go? Those are sick. Should I go get my throwback ones that I have or no?
Oh, well, I just had these they're right next to me, so.
I mean, I know where they are in my closet. It's literally to take me 30 seconds. I'll be right
What are
back.
you asking permission? Go do whatever you want.
We should just
Also,
go.
while we wait, John, the football show's in about 40 minutes, or 50 minutes. Wow. Stick around for that. We're gonna talk football at 8:30.
Did you see that we sent out an offer that reminds me it's like for hoops? I think was it yesterday or today?
Have y'all seen these?
Oh, those are
The
nice.
throwbacks?
Oh, dang.
Those are like pants on you.
Yeah.
I have to roll them. They're a men's small.
You have to roll them how many times?
Just once. They're a little long, but it's okay.
So I was like,
I had to get them though, because look how sick the
They are
Ivy
sick.
is.
They are.
Melissa's going to pull up like the Fab Five. Damn.
Now I probably won't wear them because they're a little bit long on me, but I had to buy a pair because they're really cool.
I think you guys are over analyzing the wardrobe for the
No, I have some other like regular Adidas basketball shorts. I have 2 UM ones that are literally just orange and green and have a U patch on it, and that's it. And I found those in a Men XS, so those actually fit. Thank you, Kingswear.
Wait, Melissa, because I was talking about it when you walked away. Do you know who we offered today? It was like a 6'9". I think he was like a stretch big or something. Luke Cheney posted about it.
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Was it today? Or
I
yesterday?
haven't really been on Twitter much because that's when Vish initially posted on Twitter that we were doing
Ryan
the show at
Jones
6.
Jr.
I was like, are you doing the show by yourself at 6?
I mean, I wasn't even home, so that wasn't gonna work. It was just a brain fart. Are you sure this is all right? So he's listed at 6'9".
Yeah.
Oh, he's.
Did you see the video that Michael Nwoko posted? of,
Another
like,
6'7"
seniors?
guy.
Yeah, basically.
No, did you see the video that Michael Nwoko posted of his like senior season highlights?
No, I didn't see it.
Dude, he posted on his Instagram. He's literally a grown man.
Well, good because he's only big on our team, so I hope so.
Yeah, you better be ready to play.
Our starting center is 6'5" when they measured him, or whatever it is. So this guy better be ready.
So Ryan Jones Jr. 6'9", smoothest shooting strokes in his class, and projects as an elite pick and pop threat at the collegiate level. Locked in official visits to Xavier, Virginia Tech, and Florida. Jones attends Gainesville-based nationally renowned Rock School. This is just what info I got from his tweet.
Yeah, shout out to Luke who used to be on this network.
He's got a smooth stroke.
I
I did
don't
not
know.
see this.
We need a big this year, so all these 24s are fine. I understand
well,
we gotta do that work, but
He's a big body. Like, he's not like.
what I'm saying is we need someone right now.
He's a stretch four.
He's a
He's a
2024.
stretch four.
Yeah, I know.
He's
That
just-
doesn't work. I need someone now, damn it.
Oh, sorry.
Have you looked at our roster?
Yeah, we broke it down.
I mean, we're not gonna do the same show we did last week, so you can refer back to that. But we have a problem in the front court, so this is all great. I need them to find a warm body for the front court.
I just want to see a lineup of all 6-7 guys out at some point.
Can I get a lineup of all stretch fours?
Who's gonna dribble?
There's a stretch 4 that can put the ball on the floor.
They're all stretching.
Kenny Kaji could put the ball on the floor.
He wasn't gonna bring it up though. They're all stretching the floor at the.
He did a couple times. He took a coast to coast that one time. I remember that because he jammed it right. Because I was sitting in general admission, so we were right behind the hoop, and he like went from the opposite and came down and junked in. I was like, oh shit.
Norchad handles the ball better than Kenny Kaji did.
Yeah.
Kenny Kaji's
sure.
taller.
That's true.
Hmm.
That's true.
So.
Yeah, but Norchad's the size of a guard. Now you know why he handles the ball so well. He's lower to the ground.
Yeah. Sam could dribble pretty decently for his size.
Yeah, he was.
He's a good
So where
passer.
are other? So Wong's playing with the Pacers.
Pacers.
So
Miller's
yeah, we had a
playing
couple of
with the-
signings, right? We had a couple of signings.
We had a couple of other former Canes going places.
Yeah,
Matt.
so-
Who else do
Yeah.
we got?
Oh, I was gonna say. So summer league, both Zay and Jordan, I believe, play on Saturday. I know the Clippers play Saturday night. I think I want to say is it 8 Eastern, and then the Pacers they played a little earlier in the. Oh, they play because there's 2 stadiums that they have. They play a game before the Clippers, so it's like 2 hours before the Clippers play.
And
So you can kind of
I also
watch them back to back.
I also saw. I think I saw Wong signed a two-way contract already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So, but
And
Melissa
Miller's
referenced
wearing
it.
number 11. I saw on his thing he's wearing 11 with the Clips also.
So Melissa referenced this, but actually between the last show and now, both Bruce Brown and Lonnie Walker signed. So
Yeah.
new homes for both.
Props to Bruce Brown, man. 2 years,
that bag.
$45 million.
With the Pacers, him and Wong could be playing together.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to walk over to the arena when they play the Wizards. Go watch them
And then
play.
Lonnie signed with the Nets, which hurts my soul because I absolutely hate the Nets. But
I'm indifferent to the Nets.
I don't really feel either which way.
What is the Nets beef? Because they're kind of just there. They're not even like a.
Yeah, they've never.
I mean, I feel like they're like one of the more neutral.
It was just a thing because they had like at one point it was like James Harden and Kyrie Irving were on that team, and I don't like either of those players, so I just developed
I'm not
like
a
a
James
distaste
Harden
towards
fan
them.
either. Or Kyrie.
So I just don't like them. It's just a thing. I don't know. But I will be excited to go see Barclays when we go watch the game.
See, I'd rather the game be an MSG. It's easier to get.
Me
to.
too, but it'll still be cool to see Barclays.
I want to go out to Brooklyn. What a pain in the ass. Anyway. MSG is like right outside
what
the
other,
Penn Station. You come in and
Matt,
then you're already there.
What other former Canes are playing in Summer League? You had sent us like a whole list. Matt is our Summer League guru.
Well, he's going there in person to break it down for us.
Dude, I've gone there every
We can have a report next week. By the way, definitely tune in
So-
next week when Matt he will regale us with stories from Summer League. So
Stories from Summer League. I might stay on Sunday actually as well. I'm not sure yet, and just fly back because I'm driving up with my friends. But DJ Vasiljevic playing with the Wizards, and then Sam Wardenberg with the Timberwolves. I kind of expect them to maybe play like a little further down the line in terms of Summer League, because I think you really want to play a lot of your like undrafted rookies and stuff at first to kind of see who's gonna really get a spot. But hopefully they get some minutes.
so they're both playing professionally in Australia.
Yeah.
At a high, Australia's it's a strong league. They're playing at a high level. What is the benefit for them?
So going to Summer League, it's like a convention, a basketball convention, because there are so many overseas scouts. So it could be to, basically it's just for them to just be seen more, from people that maybe wouldn't normally watch their game because they've played, in another country. Maybe they want to go play Europe or Asian country, for more money, whatnot. Just a way to make more money, essentially. Because a lot of guys get overseas contracts just from playing in summer league. It happens a lot. You see scouts from overseas everywhere. They have like media credentials and stuff. So it's everyone's fighting for a spot in some way,
So are they? I mean, I don't think you would know this. Like, how do the contracts work for, like, are DJ and Sam, are they free agents now, or are they like? Do you know what they're?
So like, do they get paid for summer league? Is that what you're?
Well, part of it, and also,
or?
let's say some European scouts like, oh yeah, we should sign this guy. Like,
oh yeah, they could sign.
Are they
Yeah.
available to be signed? Like, aren't they
Yeah,
under contracts
but I
in
mean,
Australia, or are they not?
The Euro season, like, I don't think any of the seasons are like
They're not
going on right
they're
now.
not.
So that
Yeah,
wouldn't
but
really,
like a summer
like,
a summer league spot doesn't guarantee you anything.
well, no. So like,
Yeah.
what? So what could happen? What is his name? Oh my god, the guy that was in the dunk contest last year, that won it. Oh my god, I can't think of his name. He was
Holy
a two-way
crap.
player.
Yeah, no.
Mac
Oh,
McClung. Mac
yeah,
McClung.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be on the Lakers summer league team, and he actually played like 1 or 2 games, I believe. And the Warriors ended up offering him a 2-way contract, so he actually switched over and played for the Warriors summer league team for a bit. So I believe you're free to sign with whoever, if you're, just playing, on a team. If you haven't been offered, like, I think it's like an Exhibit 10 contract or whatever, or a 2-way deal, or you just, you got drafted and you signed a regular contract or rookie contract.
Yeah, I guess I was more asking, like, what's the end game for TJ and Sam? Are they like right now owned by clubs in Australia?
I think they're technically free agents right now.
Okay, so that's why it
Because
probably makes more sense.
yeah,
Okay.
because otherwise, like, a lot of guys, like, there was a year like Jimmer Fredette was supposed to come and play, but he was still technically under contract with the Chinese team, so that he wasn't able to come and play.
Even if you do, then yeah, you'd have to like work it out with.
Yeah.
And then it becomes actually a lot like soccer. You have to work out like a transfer fee and negotiate whatever to switch leagues. So, which is actually why a lot of the second round picks are these European guys, because they can just leave them in Europe.
Yeah, and they can develop.
Yeah, they can develop over there. Then just deal with it later.
And so what actually does happen too, you can also see, like, there's sometimes where teams will say they'll draft a certain player, right, that's actually from maybe the US or whatever, but they'll say, hey, we want you to go play overseas for a year though, or something like that. So then they still maintain their rights and they go get to develop in another professional league. And then it frees up a roster spot too, right? Because they're not on a 2-way deal or anything like that. So
yeah, and then they're not responsible for the salary until they sign them. So that's actually that's like what the Sixers did that with Dario Saric when they wanted to intentionally suck. So he was still under contract in Europe, so they knew they couldn't bring him over anyway, which was a feature, not a bug for them.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, cool, we could use this draft pick and then not actually have the guy on the team. That's even better.
But yeah, no, I mean, I'm really interested in seeing too the Heat, because I like a lot of the undrafted guys that the Heat picked up. I think that they have a lot of potential. I mean, we've seen what they've done with undrafted guys before, so it'll be really cool to see.
Both got bags.
What was that?
Vincent and Strus both got bags from the teams they're going to.
Yeah, well, I mean, it makes sense of, like, I know Heat fans were disappointed that they didn't re-sign them, but, like, I mean, the Heat developed these guys, to take on these specific roles. So,
well, Vincent went to your team.
Yeah, he did. I mean, I was happy with that. I like him as a player. But I mean, 16 million for Strus is a lot. I think that's what he ended up getting, right, per year.
Yeah, it's like a 4-year deal.
Yeah, 4 years, 64 million, I think, or something.
Pat wasn't paying that. He's busy trying to clear cap space for Dame.
It's also just a bad use of resources for the Heat to do that, because you got, if Hero comes back, Strus's importance is, even if you don't trade for Lillard. You're really paying that for someone that's not going to really get that many minutes when Hero's there. So what are you doing, right? So that's why it's just where they fit. So
Yeah.
made sense for maybe another team, but not for the Heat.
Yeah. Well, I know they let go of what is his name? Omer. How do you say his name? Omer
Yurtseven.
Yurtseven.
Yeah.
I always say Yurt7, but
Yurtseven.
I'm sure Melissa's pronouncing it correct.
Yurtseven.
But I've been a really big fan, especially when he was in college at Fresno State, of Orlando Robinson. I thought he was always an NBA player.
We signed him to a two-way deal, I believe.
Yeah, and I think that he could get a real opportunity, at least during the regular season and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you watched a summer league game, but he was drilling some threes. I think he made 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So you can tell he's been working on his game, but they always do a good job of getting these undrafted guys that fit into roles really nicely.
I'm interested to see what Gabe and Max do, not in the Heat system, because a lot of times we develop these guys that are undrafted and they fit so well within Heat culture, then they go somewhere else and it just doesn't work. So I'm hoping I'm not wishing for them to fail at all. I hope they succeed, but it's different when you're playing when you're in another system than when you play in the Heat system. So we'll see what happens.
But it's also, it's expectations when you're coming in, signing a big contract versus, the 2 best players on the Heat are Bam and Jimmy. So like all these guys are asked to do here is play a role. Yeah. These teams that are signing them are asking to expand their role. And that's why they often aren't able to. And then,
I don't know about that. Gabe is going to go into the Lakers. He's going to be the backup point guard. He's not starting. So.
Oh, I don't know about that. He might actually.
I think he is starting.
Yeah, that's
starting.
That's the intention of, like, when they signed him, they said he's competing to start for the point guard position.
Oh, I thought he was. Absolutely. I thought he would be off the bench. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why he signed with the Lakers, because of that. But
yeah, so we'll see if he's able to kind of. He was starting for the Heat too, so but
well, it's because Kyle Lowry was.
He was at the end of the line there, but
Kyle Lowry's not the same player he used to be.
But actually, you could see it in flashes when they had to go to him in key stretch. He was able to deliver because he's still. We're seeing a shell of what he once was at this point in his career, but there are still times where he was the guy who was able to steady their team, and when Gabe Vincent was not getting it done and not, those higher pressure moments where get the veteran in there and have him make some plays. So
and he's kind of shifted his game too as he's gotten older, that he's more of a perimeter offensive player. Yeah. He used to attack a lot more at the rim, but once you have played in the NBA for so long and he's 6 foot on a good day, like it's going to take a toll on your body, right?
He's
Wow. Fat shaming Kyle Lowry. Way to go, Melissa.
Everybody makes fun of his butt.
That's a useful weapon.
It is.
On a basketball court, you want a big ass. What? It is a weapon.
Yo, we're taking away from the 5 on the Floor network by talking about the Heat.
Well, I didn't bring them up. You 2 did. I was perfectly happy to talk about how what Bruce signing with the Pacers does to Zay's minutes, but you guys went ahead.
Well, it's not even just that too, like, because we were talking about I thought they were going to get rid of people and get these young guys, but like they're kind of like building something to kind of try to take that next step, right? Because they traded for Toppin, whatever his name is.
Obi Toppin,
yeah, Obi Toppin. Who else they signed? Someone else too. There was another wing, I think, besides Bruce Brown. Wasn't there another guard?
I don't remember.
Don't remember him.
Oh my god.
While you're looking at that, I think it is good. At least they signed Zay to a two-way deal, so he's someone they're kind of committed to, because second round picks, they'll cut you right out of summer. So
100%.
So it's good he got that commitment from them. And he's taken on one of their NBA roster spots, which to do that, before summer league even starts, is a good sign in terms of their belief in him, because he was 3 picks from the end of the draft. Like it was.
Well, at the end,
dicey there.
the state of Indiana knows how well Isaiah plays in Indiana and against Indiana. And not
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Indiana,
I don't think
against
he's ever. I
Indiana,
don't think
so-
he's ever played in Indiana, but yeah, against
Yeah.
Indiana. I
Hmm.
distinctly remember being in Albany when that game happened, but
Yeah. No, I always get confused because women played in Indiana.
I wish I had gone now. I'm like so regretting I didn't go to Bloomington for that. But anyway,
That would have been crazy to be.
I was
in,
out and
especially
about.
because it's all Indiana fans.
I was out and about traveling. I mean, that whole weekend was because we were about to lose to Drake, and I'm like, I wonder if I could make it to Bloomington like tomorrow morning, just like watch
Did
the
you
women.
guys? They've been showing some videos of practice. Have you seen some of the guys' practice vids that they've been showing?
We talked about this last week, but yeah.
Man, Keyshawn looked impressive.
He's got athleticism.
Like, okay, Keyshawn is definitely taller than 6'7".
Yeah, no, he's taller than Norchad.
Or
and
yeah,
it's not just the hair. And
But
so
Norchad's not 6'7". So.
yeah, I know. Yeah, he's 6'5".
so in other words, Keyshawn is 6'7".
Keyshawn is actually
Everyone
6'7".
else is 6'5".
So he's gonna have to play center. He
He's a
actually is.
stretch
I
four.
actually would not be surprised if he gets a lot of minutes at the 4, because
That's what I wrote that on the Instagram post. And I got a few likes by people. I was like, don't be surprised if Keyshawn gets some minutes this season because he may be a freshman, but he's been playing in some type of pro league in Europe. So he's further along developed than a freshman coming out of high school.
Oh,
And
100%.
and
I mean,
someone-
he's a wild
yeah.
card, right?
and someone's got to play
Yeah.
the 4. So
Would you be shocked if he was starting?
yes, I think if we're gonna not. First of all, I think I know you guys don't like this. I think it's gonna be Bensley and Nigel, and then we'll go Cleveland and Norchad.
You're gonna
But
play
honestly,
Cleveland. Haven't you been so against putting
my-
Cleveland at the?
I'm
four,
saying
though?
what I think is going to happen. I would not start Bensley, and I would start AJ Casey. That's what I would do at the 4.
My concern, because we talked about this last episode, Vish, is like the defensive side is what it is. I think you turn up the ball pressure. Like Bensley picks up like full court, because you don't want to be in half court as much as you can. But it's more on the offensive side, right? Because unless Bensley, adds more, offensive diversity to his game, a lot of his game is just catch and shoot threes, or there's
they
an
showed that.
complete
They showed some
open
of his
lane.
clips of him.
I know. I
making
saw that at
threes.
practice. I saw that at practice. I
Yeah.
was like, that's the same thing he was doing last year.
Yeah, there's no real it's not as much shot creation, right, that we're used to seeing because we've been playing small, and so that kind of concerns me. Like mix that along with if Wooga doesn't take another step up in terms offensively, and then we're relying on Nigel and Matthew Cleveland super heavily, and obviously we have Norchad too, but that's mainly my concern. The size is one thing too, but yeah.
What's up,
And then-
Evan?
and then-
Formula One's tomorrow, man. Jazz went to
Matt,
the
me and you
Marlins.
don't exist. It's just
Yeah.
what up, Vish.
Well,
What up,
'cause
Vish?
Evan is a Formula One show viewer, and also the manager of Ale House by the Falls, who gets us discounts and stuff. We did a watch party there actually, because shout out to Evan. But yeah, this is exactly when the Formula One show normally starts, and he's probably like, "Where is it?" And then, oh, what do they do in basketball? So he hopped in here, but Jazz went to the Marlins game, is what happened. So schedules got shuffled. So that's tomorrow is the Formula One show. Evan.
Oh, that's why he's not doing the football show tonight.
Yes, that's why he's not doing the football show.
Is that why I got invited?
You're always invited, and you don't come. Then you're like, "How come I get invited?" As if you don't have the link. Anyway,
No, I'm generally working when y'all do the football show.
no, I know. But you're still invited. Like I can't. I'm not gonna call in sick to your work for you or something. I mean, you gotta make your own arrangements.
What are we drinking tonight?
It's apple juice.
Melissa?
It's always apple juice.
Oh,
We're
it
talking
is.
about.
Well,
In
what
fact,
brand? What
it's
brand?
Mott's.
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 We've been over this.
Can we get a quick 3 ranking of apple juice brands? Top 3.
I only drink Mott's.
You've
Okay.
never tried anything else? You must
No, I've
have.
tried other ones, but Mott's is the best.
But what are the other ones, by the way?
Tropicana makes an apple juice.
Oh, I don't know about that.
It's like a million
What
times
about-
more sugar in it than
Yeah.
like it's a lot of sugar.
Treetop.
Minute Maid makes apple juice, I believe.
Martinelli's.
I don't know. Martinelli's, isn't that fancy?
It is. It's like a more.
I mean, it's apple juice.
Was
though.
it A Black on Miami Flow drinks Martinelli's?
I feel like it's
One
like
of the
it's in a glass bottle, man. That's way too highbrow.
no, you can get plastic ones.
Can you get? Maybe they sell different. Is it
I just
California
get the
based or
big
something?
bottle. I just get the big bottle
might
of
be,
Mott's.
actually.
I wonder if you
I'll
get
get
more
something
variety.
new.
We only get like the really high, like sparkling Martinellis out here.
No, they have apple juice too.
I don't know,
I'll
I gotta-
bring you guys some.
I gotta hit up Mott's on Twitter and see if they want to become a sponsor of the show.
I already tried once. You don't remember? I
You
tried to
tagged
get. I tagged them and you and like did a whole Mott's thing and nothing happened. They don't even have that many followers too. I was kind of offended. There's
Wow.
no-
Who, Mott's?
Yeah.
Who follows an apple juice company on Twitter? I mean-
all I'm saying. Well, apparently no one.
And they still wow.
I mean, I give them free press almost every single week. I think when we did the draft, I was drinking the root beer.
Oh, you.
But no, I was drinking the root beer because I needed the caffeine.
I'm trying to figure out
but
where
no.
Martinelli's is based now. It doesn't say on any of this. It just says gold medal. Contact us. You think there's an address here?
This has been a very random show today.
I mean, it's the off season. Wait, here we go. Yeah, it is. Look at
Wait.
this. Watsonville, California. Where
Yep,
the hell is Watsonville?
Central California. I guarantee it. That's where they get all the apples and stuff.
We don't get like all sorts of variety of Martinelli. It is just like the fancy, like if you want like sparkling apple juice.
Yeah, no, if you go to Target, they at least have like the jugs of apple juice, the cider, and then the little bottles of apple juice that are like, have you ever seen them? They look like an apple. No?
Nope. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow.
I don't.
I just drink Mott's.
Mats. Man.
Mott's only.
By
I'll have
the-
to put like when I get my new setup for the pod, I'm gonna have like a bottle of Mott's behind me on a shelf somewhere. Put all the things I'm aware.
I'm gonna have a bottle of Martinelli's next time we come on.
God, there's gonna be a coastal war here.
I should get the little juice boxes of Mott's so I can like sell, help.
So
sell their product.
Not to go full businessy on you, but you make them pay you, then you sell the product for them. You keep doing it backwards. You keep shouting out Canesburg. They haven't given us a set yet. You're just a customer.
Well, because I love Canesburg. This isn't a football show, John.
This is the basketball show. The football
This
show
is
is
the
at 8:30,
basketball show.
which
football show is at 8:30.
I already called out once, so don't
Yeah.
know what's going on there. But you can yell at me, DJ Blue, and maybe Melissa. Are you
That's
coming?
why we've been discussing Summer League and Isaiah
Yeah.
Wong, and other former Canes players, because this is. Then he's saying boo. Then
Watch
come
the
back to
show at
8:30, John.
8:30. This is the basketball show, buddy.
This is the basketball
The
show.
hell?
There's always got to be one person in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, there's always somebody.
Yeah, like sorry, we're a basketball school now. Jeez.
We're
Right?
not even that. We have a football show. It's at 8:30. Like, what are we talking about? It's like we're not covering football.
Yo,
It's the basketball show, dude.
If you don't see Larry Bluestein, this isn't the football show. The legendary Larry Bluestein will be here in about 25 minutes on the football show.
John's having fun with it.
Yeah, he's him. John is him.
I like it. The hell are we talking about? So you're
Mott's.
bringing Mott's versus Martinelli's is what we're saying?
Lots in Canesburg.
Well, no, you just stop free advertising for everything and make them pay you first.
Oh, you know what we should do? We should taste test all these.
All the
We can-
apple juices.
Me and Vish can rank them. See if Mott's is really number
I
one.
mean, I don't know if I'm gonna outlay that much money.
How
on
is that?
apple
How is
juice.
that going to relate to basketball though? Like we were going to do my box of crap that's all basketball memorabilia.
Oh, we still gotta do the box of crap. That just,
Yeah, well, that hasn't happened.
I have to go back to. Actually, I'm going back in a few weeks, but maybe.
And Matt's working on
Probably.
getting us a few other really cool guests, so
Yeah.
hopefully that will happen in the coming weeks.
Hopefully.
He's
I
working
don't
on it,
know.
guys.
I mean,
it's hard.
flat someone down
These
Summer
guys
League,
are
you just
busy.
record it. I'll put it up here.
Oh, well, I'm
By the
trying
way, if you can only do audio, that works too. We can still throw it on YouTube.
yeah. Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to try to get credentials and because basically like it's pretty easy to talk to the players and whatnot because they kind of just hang out, but it's all on the floor.
Okay.
So I could kind of like Hey, Zay, what's up? Sam, you know?
This is
But-
why we needed to get Buckets merch, so we could have like something that says like 5 Reasons Sports Buckets podcast or something.
Could you send me some
when he's,
business
like,
cards?
I don't
That
have
are
access.
incorrect.
They're in Miami. I'm in DC, so probably not. But
Oh.
you know, these are all University of Miami educated folks. They're gonna pick up on the incorrect grammar in the cards. So we got to reserve them for football tailgates.
Yep. For those of you watching, still, we have business cards for the network, and they spelled the network name wrong.
Well, they said Sixth Rings Canes, which
Instead of
doesn't make
Sixth
sense.
Ring Kings.
Yeah.
So Buckets is spelled correctly though.
Yeah, Buckets is correct.
And it's in all
supposed to be
caps.
Sixth ring.
But our logo is not on there.
I will say we're the only like sub brand that even got mentioned because there's like a million basketball shows and they just said the main one, and they did the same thing for their Dolphins coverage because Dolphins has like 3 yards per carry is their main show, but they have all these other shows where they do pregame stuff, film breakdown, all that. None of that got mentioned. So
It's okay. When the Hoops team wins a natty next year, we'll have our own card. And I wasn't specific on that. I just said Hoops, so one of the teams needs to win a natty.
yeah, I think
I need to be in Cleveland or in Phoenix, or hopefully both next season.
the women are I think a better team right now, but women's basketball is
Katie
so much more.
reloaded.
It's so much more
Coach Meyer
competitive at the
reloaded.
top end. It'll be harder to actually.
Yeah,
but-
Katie Meyer reloaded. That's gonna be a fun team to watch next season. For those of you that haven't been following the women's team, we reloaded on the women's team. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and we interviewed Katie Meyer right after that, so check that out too.
Yeah.
on this feed.
Hopefully we can get her back. You can get her back on the show before
I
the
think so.
season, maybe.
Yeah, I think so. We should be able to.
I said we, but it's really you.
She knows who you are now too.
She does know who I am.
After we interviewed her, who's that other person on the screen?
Everyone on the pod knows that Matt and Vish have the connections to get people.
I have
on
the
right?
connection, and I used it like immediately
I'm
once
just,
the
a,
show
I'm just
started.
a color commentary / promoter.
I had a singular connection, and I used it immediately when we started this show, and that was about it. But
We had some really. I mean, our 2 first gets for men's and women's hoops, respectively, were very, very good.
I mean, where's Matt
Katie
on
Meyer.
getting Coach L on here? I mean, we got to balance out the.
I'm trying.
I mean,
I could get a coach on here. It's just probably not Coach
You
L.
gotta go through the AD anyway.
Yeah.
But
can we go through Katie Meyer to get Coach L?
I mean,
Well, we could have them on.
trouble.
We could have them both on at
On
the
a
same
scale
time. Imagine
of,
having
like-
both coaches on at the same time. That would be amazing.
They'd actually probably love that.
I mean, they did it
That
on
would be
ACC
so
Network.
cool.
They did it on ACC.
I mean, we are an
Network.
ACC. We're way better than ACC Network.
Well, especially since they fired like half the people that did that interviews.
But I feel like we got to have Coach Meyer on like periodically, considering she named the show.
Yeah, no, she'll come back. I'm confident she will.
And she's like in our intro multiple times.
Well, we gotta play it for
She's at the
her.
beginning and the end.
Yeah, we gotta play it for her when she comes back on.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna redo it a little bit. We're gonna add a few new clips to include.
No, there'll be some minor
Like, all
adjustments.
3 of us.
But
Yeah,
the
some
book
minor
the
adjustments.
bookends aren't changing.
Yeah. Well, Matt mentioning Keystone, and then the beginning and the end with Coach Meyer naming the show and then telling us we're awesome. That's gonna stick around. But then we need to get like a clip of all 3 of us. Maybe get a Julian Gamble clip in there. Because now at this point we've done all the combos,
Yeah.
like all the combos of 2 of us plus all 3 of us. So
Yeah, the intro we have right now doesn't even have all 3 of us in it at the same time. So
Yeah.
yeah. But I want a clip of the 3 of us where I have this hoodie is expensive hoodie on.
you're getting way too specific now. I'll put in what I find.
You should put in when she says hi, mom.
You
That'd be a
should.
good one to put in, actually.
Look,
Hi, Mom.
enough with the demands from you two.
No,
Jeez.
no. The clip of me and the clip.
I
of
just
me and
have
Matt
one
laughing.
suggestion, okay?
The clip of me and Matt laughing about the Keith Stone thing.
Look, enough with the requests. You know what? I'm just going to delete the intro. It's just going to be dead air. Next time the countdown will end, it'll be nothing.
I think
I'll
we
teach
have
you
the
a
best
lesson.
intro on the network. Like out of all of 5 Reasons Sports, I think we have the best intro on the network.
Yeah, of course we did. I made it.
Between the clips and the song and the logo.
The song is
Pretty
good.
fire.
The song is really good.
Yeah.
The song's really good.
Shout out to Music by Mercy for that one.
Word. And who did our logo? Shout out to
Alex. Don't have the last name. The same one that did the business card. So let's. I don't know where the breakdown was there. At least the orange was right. I still have a burnt orange 6-ring cage shirt that I can never wear.
We're eventually also gonna have Buckets merch, which will be awesome.
Yeah, there'll
be a Buckets hoodie. I've thrown around some ideas already.
We need to have bucket shirts for when we play our game of horse.
But like they need to be specific. Like I think we should have like a shirt like mine on the back and say Hoodie Girl, yours can say Maddie Ice. I don't know, Vish, do you have a nickname? Or you just go by Vish?
Yeah, everyone knows who it is. I don't need a nickname. Say Vish, people know.
His should just be him.
No, his can say Keystone.
Actually, I should put Stone on the back.
You should just be wearing a Keystone jersey.
Do those exist?
No. Actually, I can probably get one from Israel, from his Israeli team.
I need a Kenny Kaji jersey.
They still sell. What's that website that like you can buy like
Game Worn?
Yeah, game worn stuff. You could probably find a.
If I'm splurging on game worn, no offense to Mr. Stone here, but
I don't know if you'd have to splurge though. That's what I'm saying.
I think anything game worn you have to splurge on. I don't think any of that.
I wonder if like all Canes or Canes wear will do like a blank basketball jersey and let me put like a name and number on it. I have to ask them because I could totally do a 35 jersey with Kaji. That'd be pretty sick. And like the old school orange.
You're customizing a 10-year-old jersey.
Why not?
Years, right? It's a 10.
I feel like I should get a Kenny Kaji jersey and like hang it on the wall when I'm podcasting because at this point I think I should just name him as my favorite player of all time.
I mean, if you're gonna hang it up, he's got to sign it or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but how am I ever gonna meet him?
You go to Cameroon. You get the job done. Is that where he is now? I know that's where he's from, but I don't know if he's there now.
I don't know.
I don't know where he is at this point.
I need somebody to get me the hookup with Kenny Kaji.
He played against Victor Wembanyama when.
So he's still playing in France?
Yeah, he was playing. I don't know if it was like what country was it? Because it might not have been like France. It might have been like a tournament or something. You know.
Oh, he was playing for his national team.
I don't remember.
Or was he playing for a club team?
I don't know. Pro team, maybe.
He's not on social media, so I have like no idea.
Let me find.
I'm doing the Googling.
He has an Instagram.
Does he?
Yeah.
If we could somehow get him on the show, I would probably cash out.
You know what he okay, so he was playing in Israel until the middle of last year, and he signed with is this French? What is this?
Vish,
yeah,
I know you have the thing of me talking about making that shirt into a hoodie, but I feel like my intro thing should be me talking about Kenny Kaji, like during the draft or something. Or I don't know how we can work that. I feel like that should be my new intro is like me talking about how Kenny is my favorite player of all time.
Can we also shout out to Shane Larkin because I think he actually won another championship in Turkey.
What's up?
Yeah.
So congrats to. Well, I mean, more importantly, he was the number 1 pick in our draft. So
yeah, shout out.
That's
Shane
another
Larkin.
shout out to Shane. We should like find some way to like mail him like a plaque or something, like number 1 draft pick like, in the Buckets Canes Hoops draft.
I can't even get a DM to him. I don't think I would be able to get his address, Melissa.
Yeah, right.
Unless I sent it to Julian and told him, "Hey, can you send this to?"
You cannot mention any of this to Julian Gamble after the two of you lied to him.
I did. Okay, no, I did not lie. Melissa
lied. I lied.
First round pick.
He was drafted, though. He was drafted.
I left you two alone on the street one time, and you're lying to our guests. And
I didn't lie. What are you talking about? I said I was going to draft you, and I
in
did.
my defense, I said he would probably be a first-round pick, so I didn't say I guarantee it.
He took it. How did he receive it? Because I distinctly, between vomiting
First
into a
time in my
bucket,
life,
heard him say, "Yeah, exactly."
First round
He
pick.
took that to me, and you are picking him in the first round. And then you
I
did
was
not.
just trying to build him up because he was our first men's hoops guest. I was
By
just excited to
lying
have
to
him
him.
on the show.
Yeah, exactly.
I was
By lying
excited to
him?
have him on the show.
By deceiving him.
If I would have drafted him in the first round, I would have gotten so much hate.
I would have respected it so much because it would have been. You would have been. Oh, I made that commitment. I'm going to follow through.
I was really
You know
going to
what?
draft
I
Keystone
think-
at
I
one
think-
point.
I think we should. I think we should like have a bet and see which one of us can get our first round pick on the show first.
Oh, I'm screwed.
Who did I pick?
Isaiah,
Oh, there's no way I'm against.
Oh, good luck. That one's tough.
you got Zay, you got Shane, and I got Jack.
Oh no, that's impossible. Good job. Good luck to you.
I'm gonna tweet at Jack and be like, "Listen, I need you to come on the show so I can win a bet."
He's got a lot of things going on. I don't think he's gonna come on.
What if I get?
Yeah, I know.
I actually think
I
I'd
don't
have
know.
the best shot, to be honest. Now, after
Because
thinking about it.
you could get through Julian.
Well, what's the high?
Maybe.
You know what?
But
what's
even then, like I've tried it.
But
in the
Julian
past, like,
doesn't Julian know Jack? Didn't he say something that he was like FaceTiming with him for like the
Okay,
Final Four?
Wait, here we go. I'm gonna do a little. Let's figure out what's the most realistic, like highest guest we could like. This is our draft. What
Zoom
it?
in.
Yeah, hold on. It's all off one screen, so it is. Where's the?
Wait, what the heck?
What? What do you mean? What the heck?
There you go.
So it was Snake. So who's the highest pick we could get on here, just in totality?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
What
Well,
happened?
Why isn't Rick Barry on this?
oh God.
Well, I mean, I don't even know. Can I say who we've trying to been talking to, or who we trying to get on the show?
No,
on air?
no,
I
don't do
can't.
that. Don't do that. But let's just like. I wonder if we get Angel.
I mean, would we want to have Jimmy Graham on?
Well, all I'm saying is that.
Oh my God, I would love that, but not everyone is.
I mean, he wouldn't be
like,
on buckets.
loves
He'd be
me.
on the football show. But
He played basketball first.
I know. But like, he's known. Like, he would be like NFL tight end.
Honestly,
Jimmy
I think if
Graham,
we
not former Canes who's player.
If we told him, hey, we want you to come on a Miami Hurricanes basketball
And
show,
just
he'd
talk
be like,
hoops, we wouldn't. We if we promised not to mention football. Like, I mean, these are like maybe Angel. We obviously can't find Kenny Cuddy. There's no way we get like the president of the Suns.
Angel might be
I mean,
tough, man.
Bruce Brown's like playing in the NBA, so
No,
I don't-
I think in terms of like just looking through these, maybe.
I mean, Jordan
maybe,
Miller. Matt says Jordan Miller's his boy, so
Dude, honestly, Jordan Miller. Yeah,
it's hard to
I
get.
mean,
It's hard to get card players. That's why I'm looking at like some of the maybe some of these. Yeah, this is like
right now Matt's leading because he got Julian Gamble on and he's on his team. So right now Matt's leading.
Right,
in the,
I'm gonna try to get my whole team on. I'm gonna try to run into James Jones at Summer League again.
If you get James Jones on, I mean, I last ran into James Jones freshman year of college.
Are you gonna find Willie Harrington?
I mean, if you could, I mean, that would be amazing. If you find Willie Harrington.
Just want to let you know, Willie Harrington was top 10, 30 under 30, for I don't know if it was City of Miami or something. I don't even know what it was ranked for, but he was, he was up there. I think it was real estate, actually, something for real estate. But shout out to Willie Harrington, whatever that was for.
I mean, I know so many Puerto Ricans. Maybe we can get Angel Rodriguez.
I mean, I've never talked to him before. I've tried.
I've never talked to him either, but I feel like if I just ask every Puerto Rican I know, someone might know someone that knows someone that knows someone. My college roommate was Puerto Rican.
Maybe if we
I
get
was answering
Dave
the
on,
question.
he can get Angel to come on.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what the highest pick I can get on. Angel was the 4th overall pick because it's Snake, and we've kind of concluded the top line. It ain't happening. So So I might have to step up and see what I can do
my
there.
only hope to get Kenny on the show is that Julian somehow hooks us up.
So I did see I guess he signed with the French team in January. Before that, he was playing in Israel, which almost had us road trip into Israel since half of our alum are playing there. But he is now back.
I mean,
in
I think
Israel.
it's at this point, with the amount of times I've talked about him on the show, I think he might be my favorite Canes player of all time. I think I posted something on Twitter a few months ago about like my top 4 favorite basketball players, and someone asked me how come I didn't like put Kenny Kaji. But now that I've talked about him so much since then, I think he would probably be number 1 on my list. So I have to work on getting him on the show.
Hey, everyone has their people. Kyle Korver is one of my favorite basketball players of all time. So
Mike Bibby is one of my favorite basketball players of all time. Is that weird? And Penny Hardaway. Those were the 2 guards I grew up loving because that's the position I played. It was Penny Hardaway and
completely different players.
Yeah.
Like polar opposites. They play.
I know.
They're both.
Well,
guards,
it's funny.
But,
I was going through like I had a bunch of like boxes that I took from my mom's house when she moved a few years ago out of like my childhood home. So I was going through this one box with like all my old sports jerseys and my Penny Hardaway jerseys in there, and I was like, oh my god, and it still fits because it's large.
yeah. Before you got injured,
people
don't remember how good Penny was.
My theme for my bat mitzvah was basketball, and then like my sign-in board photo, it's like me in my Penny Hardaway jersey, like in my basketball gear. I'm like wearing my Jordans and everything.
Never change.
I gotta find that picture. I'll show it to you guys.
All right, we somehow managed to fit an hour and a half of content into.
It was a lot of random content.
Yeah.
We maybe talked Canes basketball for like 25-30 minutes, and then it was like a lot of summer league pro stuff, and then random.
But I mean, it was mostly the basketball content, like the summer league stuff, was mostly focused on the Canes until you guys tried to talk about the Heat.
Guys, what you got to realize is, those of you listening, is it's really hard to come up with the content every week. Like nothing's happening right now.
So how many episodes is this going to be, Melissa?
2,
Historic
maybe
guessing
3.
game.
2, maybe 3.
Oh, you mean the podcast? I mean,
pods. I say 3, maybe.
I'm gonna
3.
go.
I'm gonna go with 3.
I think it's more than that for sure. I think I'm gonna be a little strategic. I think it's gonna be 5, but I'm gonna go with 4.
I actually think it's probably
5 for an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, I think this is probably going to be 3. To be honest.
Really?
Well, because the hell was that? Sorry, there's like a lot of bang outside.
Because I mean, we got the apple juice episode. We got.
But those aren't going to stand on their own though.
When are we doing the box of crap episode?
I mean, we got to do it in person when I'm there, right? That's the challenge.
Oh, you want to do it when you're in?
Well, that's what we originally thought. If we're not doing it, we can do it next week. If I don't have to be there.
When's the show next week? Wednesday. No.
There's a whole. I put together this whole schedule and no one looks at it.
I have to search my email for it.
You just go to. It's just on Google Docs.
Just go to your drive. Go to your drive.
It's the 13th, so it's Thursday next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I say I work Wednesday.
This is how nice Vish is. He looks at Melissa's work schedule. He sees what day we can do shows and does it, organizes it.
Well, I will say you can't do Mondays or Tuesdays, so I sent him my work schedule to figure out if Wednesday or Thursday is going to work for me, because we don't do Monday or Tuesday because you say that's bad for you. So don't make it look like everyone's organizing around me.
Well, you didn't even let me finish.
I mean, it's Melissa. You're not going to get to finish. You got to lead with the board stuff.
As people point out on a regular basis, I apparently don't let people finish talking, but I'm just very passionate. So sorry.
It's okay. But anyways, it's all Melissa's fault. She has the worst. I'm just kidding. No, but
because I work nights. Sorry, guys.
Well, I just need the overall schedule so I could like schedule my other stuff around it. So it was for me as much as
Vish does like 3 different pods. Also,
it's not just that. I constantly working too, so I fit the shows in around my actual job because this ain't it. This doesn't pay the bills.
You should probably get going because DJ says he's backstage for football.
We got 3 minutes, but yes.
Oh.
Play the outro, and I'm watching the clock. I'm paying attention.
Oh, you guys do a football show too?
Oh yeah,
They do a football show.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Is
Yeah.
it Miami Hurricanes football or?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Oh, they have
when
a
he was
team?
when we were joking about earlier about me getting invited on
Oh.
the show all the time, it's the football. That's the 6-ring cane show.
Yeah, Melissa. He wasn't being serious. Come on, man. You don't think he knows?
I have no. I
It's the
have
name
no
of our.
idea.
Come on. Come on.
I thought you were playing along with it,
I
Melissa.
know. No, I saw her get serious.
Honestly,
I
thought you were dead serious. You played that really well. I did not sense
thanks.
sarcasm at all. So
I mean, or was it bad then? I don't know.
No.
I guess
I
if
was
you were
with
tr-
you.
I
was with
didn't
you.
pick up on
I was
it.
with you on that one.
Listen, I'm tired. Last night I was busy at work last night. I had stuff to do today. I didn't get my usual chill day off. So, but I did have Chick-fil-A.
I had Chick-fil-A yesterday.
What you get?
I got a spicy deluxe
Oh, nice.
and a side of mac and cheese because I just can't do their fries.
Wait, you're a Popeyes guy though. Why were you getting Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, because my wife loves Chick-fil-A,
Oh,
so I have to eat it.
She's a
I
good-
eat
she's a
it
good
like
woman.
once every 4 or 5 months.
you know what I had? I had a large Dr. Pepper, the regular chicken sandwich with pickles and a mac and cheese.
Wait, doesn't the regular chicken sandwich come with pickles, or?
Yeah, but you couldn't choose to remove them. But I like the pickles, so I keep them.
I mean, that's like literally the only topping, right? It's just.
Yeah, but if you get the deluxe, it comes with everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the
All right.
spicy.
No, some people don't like
Now I should go. Do the other show.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, maybe.
And Matt wanted to keep talking for a change.
I mean, I gotta go do this other show. You guys have the link. You're more than welcome to hop over there and annoy people more. over on
Matt,
that
go
show.
on the football show.
And
I'm wearing a football shirt, so shout out
Anyway.
to my boy Coop for tuning in tonight, and to John and to Daniel for being in the chat.
Yeah. Shout out to Evan as well, and go hit up the Ale House. By
Oh, and
yourselves
Evan, yes, sorry.
in Palmetto Bay.
I was going off the top of my head of who was in the chat, but we had more than one person,
Yeah.
so it was hard to remember.
Well, definitely
Shout
out to
out
Evan.
Keystone.
Evan always hooks us up at Ale House.
Shout
so
out to Jack
definitely-
McClinton. Come on the show so that I can win the bet that we didn't really make.
All right, I definitely have to go.
All right.
We'll see
Shout
you
out
next
Julie
week.
Gamble. See ya.
Bye.
Next Thursday,
Thursday.
more buckets.
Don't cry.
We getting buckets.
Keep it chill.
Yeah, baby.
Wear good socks.
Buckets.